Now to some news from us here at 7. As you may have heard, we're moving. This is our final bulletin from the Melbourne studio we've called home for more than 2 decades.
As you can imagine, there's a lot of mixed emotions for the Seven family, so please indulge us as we take a look back at TV history, including some behind-the-scene footage never before seen until now. If these walls could talk, they'd tell you the stories behind the stories.
This is 7 News.
Good evening.
For 23 years, BCM, or Broadcast Centre Melbourne, has been our HQ. This, the first bulletin, beamed into lounge rooms on the 11th of March 2002.
Welcome to 7 News, coming to you live from our new headquarters at Docklands.
Back then, sport took pride of place.
First, Jim Wilson with the sports headlines.
Thank you, Mitch. Hello, everyone. South Africa is hit.
And weather resembled a traffic report.
Well, it's been a warm day in town. It reached 32 degrees. The change has arrived.
Over the next 2 decades, the newsroom has served as the engine room for critical moments in history.
Tonight, Australia is at war.
The walls of seawater struck without warning at breakfast time.
First female Prime Minister making history with her story.
The world is in mourning after the sudden death of Queen Elizabeth II.
He scored! Australia have done it!
Telling your stories in your words.
Good evening. Victoria's worst fears have been realised today.
I'm numb. We just seen flames going past it and we can't see the house.
I heard these bangs and I looked up and I saw this car just speed past and a body flying.
You don't choose who you fall in love with.
When you look around at the men that are available today, there's not much choice around.
A backdrop too when our colleagues weren't able.
The voices you're hearing are myself, Nick Etchells and Laurel Irving in Melbourne. The Channel 7 offices in Sydney have been evacuated by police.
And dare we mention the pandemic? A champion of causes that matter most.
You can do whatever turns you on.
As I'm driving into work, I never know what's going to be on the news that night. I find out when I get to work, and sometimes when we go to air, it's all changing around us anyway. So I get to see that from the front row seat, and that's what fascinates me and always has.
BCM was designed to be the workhorse for Seven's entire national footprint. A versatile studio space hosting shows from sunrise to sunset.
Good evening.
While some have stood the test of time, others live on in legacy.
Your successor, I'm going to quote him, Tim Watson, "My heart is heavier than Santa's sack."
Well, there's probably a line to follow that, but we won't go there now.
Good evening.
A baby-faced Rebecca Madden joined the team in 2002 as a reporter. Weather, a role once held by a Sale of the Century model, then an Olympic swimmer, now belonging to a familiar face.
Welcome, Jane.
Thank you, Jen. It is great to be here.
And if Mitch couldn't keep his composure...
The Grinch that was pinched has still not been found, and police are still busy looking around. To finance news now.
It was safe to assume there was only one culprit.
Today's average price for a litre of unleaded, just over $1.23. Apologies for losing it, but Tim's a big fan of the Grinch, obviously. Thank you, Tim, and it's good night from him.
Laughter is the best medicine. It's a very basic fact of life. And while the news can be very, very heavy and traumatising, often, we do like to have a laugh. And I only wish the viewers could see the ad breaks from home.
Sometimes the stars aligned. 7 News hosting all kinds of household names, from politicians to pop stars.
Yeah, good day!
I was born for this.
Oh, I love it.
Making new millionaires right here in the studio. Things haven't always followed script.
And, oh God, I can't say that.
But when there's a will, there's a way.
Grand Final Eve 2015 at about 20 to 6. I'm reading my scripts at the desk and I hear my daughter say, "Dad, is that meant to be happening?" And I look to my left and there's water running down from the roof. It started off as a trickle, a couple of drops, and next thing we know, the studio's flooded. We've had to move out.
You may have noticed a different look for us at 7 News tonight. That's because our normal studio sprung a leak a short time ago.
My daughter alerted me to it and said, and she still says to this day, that's the day I saved 7 News.
What started out as a Docklands dream...
The new Channel 7 studios will be built as something of a tourist attraction.
Now a time capsule, though the landscape will soon change. The 7 beacon disappearing from the skyline. So, as one door literally closes on our Dockland studio, another exciting chapter of 7 News Melbourne begins tomorrow night. One thing's for sure, while we're changing homes, you'll still find us every night in yours.